Hi guys! So today I am going to show you guys all of my favorite records. Some of these are Audrey's, some of these are mine, but it's like collectively what we like to listen to and what I listen to the most. Also just like my favorite songs off of the albums. I have a lot of favorites, but I'm just going to show you like probably the ones that I don't get tired of listening to. Yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start with an oldie but a goodie. This was like my first true favorite album ever. This was like elementary school, I think. Well, probably like the Taylor Swift album was like elementary school. And that was the first like secular music that I really listened to and was obsessed with. So this is the Taylor Swift Speak Now album. This album is probably the one I listened to the most growing up. I mean, I love all of these songs and I could listen to all of these songs forever because it literally just like, you know, like scents take you back or like songs take you back to a moment. This entire album takes me back to like my childhood bedroom and middle school and I don't know, simpler times. So yeah, I love this album. Next I have this Arctic Monkeys album. I'm gonna be honest, I don't listen to like side one very much. None of these are really like my favorite. I liked Arabella a lot, but then it like started playing everywhere, so I kind of got annoyed with it. But I would say like Xoxb is my favorite. Maybe I Want to Be Yours. I don't know. I love most of these songs. Mad Sounds is cool. So yeah, I like this album. Okay, this one is The Lord. This album always makes me think of my older sister Cassie, because she introduced me to Lord, and I actually, funny story, I hated The Lord at first, because Cassie started listening to her probably like when she first, I don't know, became famous, I guess, but like before a lot of people started actually listening to her. Everyone was only listening to Royals, and my older sister had the entire like album. And she would play it in her car, and I would like always yell at her like, turn it off, this girl is so annoying. Like I hated her voice, and then I got addicted. So sorry about that, Cassie. So yeah, I love this album. I think my favorite is White Teeth Teens. I really love that song. But I also love 400 Lux is amazing. Love it. Glory and Gore, Tennis Court, Buzzcut Season, basically all of them but Royals, because Royals is so overplayed. But yeah, I really love Lord. I think she's like one of my favorite artists right now. This is a classic of mine. This is The Carpenters. I first listened to The Carpenters, well, a little bit when I was younger, but I didn't really realize like who they were and stuff. And then in I think it was 9th grade, I watched a documentary over like kind of how they got started in their like home life and stuff. The music became so much more meaningful to me after that. So yeah, I love Karen Carpenter's voice so much. Maybe my favorite, I love her voice in all these songs, but We've Only Just Begun. I think her voice sounds like so like clean and pure, and I just love it. But I also love Rainy Days and Mondays. That is an amazing song. But yeah, this is just like an album of their singles. This is Audrey's, but shout out to my dad for introducing us to Simon and Garfunkel. I think that's the reason I actually like really like Simon and Garfunkel, is because it reminds me of my dad. And the first song I heard of theirs was Mrs. Robinson. Homeward Bound is really good. I always listen to Homeward Bound when I'm flying home. So every time I listen to it, like when I'm not flying home, it like makes me think of like being on the plane. Yeah, I think this is a cute picture. So now this is another person that my older sister introduced me to. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. So this is Casey Musgrave's Same Trailer, Different Park album. I didn't really like her Follow Your Arrow song, which is like her most famous song, but I love Merry-Go-Round. I love that song. I also love Blowin' Smoke. You guys should watch the music video to that song. It's really cute. I like Keep It To Yourself. She's also one of like my favorite female artists. Back to Taylor Swift. This is the Red album. I bought this in Tennessee. Actually, me and my family went to Nashville, and that's where I bought this record. I love Holy Ground. I love Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. I love The Lucky One. I love Starlight. I love Begin Again. I love State of Grace. I love I Knew You Were Trouble. I love Treacherous. These are such good songs. Also, this was the first concert that me and my siblings went to, and Morgan, my best friend, and we actually got pulled. I have a vlog over it. I'll leave the vlog in the description box. But we actually had like nosebleed seats, and then we got pulled to the very front row in the very center, and me and Morgan got to touch Taylor Swift's hand. So we were freaking out about it. We loved it. Also, I think I love Taylor Swift so much because it just like reminds me of like hanging out with my sisters and like girl time and all of that kind of stuff. I like the memories more so than just like the songs. Next is also an album that reminds me very much so of my father. This is Best of the Beach Boys, and I want to say Windy is my favorite on this record. Yeah, I love listening to the Beach Boys because it reminds me of home, it reminds me of my dad, and I like their sound. Also, it's very different than most of the music I listen to, so it's like refreshing. Then I have this Ed Sheeran album. Me and my little sister love this album. Oh, the battery's about to die. The City is really good. Lego House is so good. And Wake Me Up is also one of my favorites. I love those songs. And the last one I have to show you guys is this Mary Poppins original cast soundtrack. This was actually my favorite movie growing up. This one and The Sound of Music. So I was a big Julie Andrews fan because I could watch The Sound of Music and Princess Diaries and Mary Poppins over and over and over and over again. But my favorite songs on this record is probably Jolly Holiday and Chim Chim Cheree. I love the like tunes to those songs, and I love Julie Andrews' young voice. I just think like she's amazing. She's basically like an Audrey Hepburn to me. So love her, love Dick Van Dyke, and I love this album, and I love Walt Disney, and I love everything Disney. That is all of my records. Thank you guys for watching, and if you liked this type of video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section down below to let me know. I'll do more. I'm thinking about doing like a Christmas record collection one because I have a lot of Christmas albums. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Ta-ta now! Thanks for filming this for me.